वेलकम टू साइंस क्लासेस पर आपका स्वागत है। Now we are back with another important video for class 10th subject science. So let's start the video. So today we are going to learn activity 2.9 from the chapter acid bases and salts. Okay, तो आज हम इसमें पढ़ रहे हैं activity 2.9. So let's start the activity 2.9. First of all, we need some material. So to perform the activity 2.9, we need a test tube, a tom, blue litmus papers, solid sodium chloride, concentrated sulfuric acid, and guard tube containing calcium chloride. Okay, so these are the material to perform activity 2.9. Now first we will take a dry test tube and put 1 gram of solid sodium chloride, means common salt. So put some amount of sodium chloride in the test tube. Now we add some amount of concentrated sulfuric acid in the test tube, in which we have already taken sodium chloride. Drop by drop, with the help of dropper, we pour some amount of concentrated sulfuric acid in the test tube. Okay, so at this time when you use sulfuric acid, so take precautions at this time, because the concentrated acid is very harmful to us. Now we test the gas evolved successively with dry and wet blue litmus papers. Okay, now when we add concentrated sulfuric acid in the test tube, it reacts with sodium chloride and Cl gas evolved. Okay, so we test the gas with the dry and wet blue litmus papers. Now, when we bring a moistened or wet blue litmus paper near the mouth of delivery tube, okay, this is delivery tube, the blue litmus paper changes to red. You can see here the blue litmus paper changes to red. Okay, so when the gas come in contact with blue litmus paper, moistened blue litmus paper, the blue litmus paper changes to red. Okay, now second time we bring a dry blue litmus paper near the opening of calcium chloride tube. Color of the litmus paper remains unchanged. Okay, here at the mouth of delivery tube we use a guard tube containing calcium chloride. Now the gas passes through this tube, guard tube, and come in contact with blue litmus paper. You can see there is no change in the color of blue litmus paper. It remains unchanged. Okay, now here we use guard tube containing calcium chloride. So why we use calcium chloride? Calcium chloride is strongly hygroscopic, means it absorbs water from its surroundings. Okay, so it removes moisture from the air, making it drier. Okay, so here the gas, when the gas come out from the delivery tube, it goes through the tube containing calcium chloride. Okay, if there is some amount of moisture, the calcium chloride absorb the moisture. So the dry HCl gas come in contact with dry blue litmus paper. The blue litmus paper remains unchanged. Okay, so this is the activity. Now what happens? Sulfuric acid reacts with sodium chloride to produce sodium sulfate and HCl gas. Okay, when we pour sodium chloride and sulfuric acid in the test tube, they react to produce hydrochloric acid gas, HCl gas, and sodium sulfate. Okay, now Acids are substances that can release protons, means hydrogen ions, when dissolved in water. Okay, when acids come in contact with water, they produce hydrogen ions, they ionize. Okay, so here sulfuric acid uh, produce hydrochloric acid gas, HCl gas. The gas produce hydrogen ions and chloride ions. In case of wet blue litmus paper, moistened blue litmus paper, so when the HCl gas come in contact with wet or moistened blue litmus paper, it produces these ions. Okay, now the hydrogen ion remains in the form of hydronium ion, H3O3. Okay, so hydrogen ions show acidic character and the blue litmus paper changes to red. Finally, what we conclude, dry HCl gas has no effect on blue litmus paper. Okay, HCl gas turns wet or moistened blue litmus to red. This is important thing we have learned. So, HCl gas shows its acidic character only in the presence of water. Okay. So now, through this activity, we can conclude that acids produce hydrogen ions in the presence of water or moisture, and they show acidic character. Okay. Now, finally, after watching this activity, you can answer these questions. What is the formula of sulfuric acid? Write the reaction between sodium chloride and sulfuric acid. Which gas evolved during the activity? 2.9. What is the use of calcium chloride car tube? And iron is responsible for acidic character. Okay. So these are the questions you can answer after watching this activity. You uh, you can find different playlist on this channel, so you can watch the topic which you find useful for you. Okay, so there are lots of playlists available on the channel Science Classes. Okay, if you like the video, please subscribe to channel Science Classes by Naveen Saxena and Himika Saxena. Now we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.